been a hot minute since I did another one of these, and it's the first one past the 1,000 subscriber threshold. Thank you all so much. You have no idea how much that means to me. So, how best to celebrate reaching 1,000 subscribers and doing another review than by with another third-party figure. My second one ever. How weird is that? And as you can tell from the title, it is the Mastermind Creations R-30 Nitro from their reformat line, which is basically like their IDW line. Before we take a look at this girl, we're going to take a look at her box. Why do we do this again? I'm sure it's for legal reasons, but I'm not entirely sure. Here is her packaging. She looks very nice there on the front. Reformatted, 16 plus. If you eat stuff that's in the box, you'll choke and die, so if you do it, it's your own fault. Nitro, Mastermind Creations. Nitro, Nitro, shockingly, Nitro. And on the back you can see that she does some really cool poses, and her card mode does things, and yeah. Oh, and another warning that says if you eat anything in the box, you'll die and it's your own fault. It's a very nice box, but it's a lot smaller than I thought it would be, actually. I'm not upset by it, but just surprised. Anyway, onto her. Now, Nitro here is a repaint, slight remold of the Mastermind Creations Calidus, which is their take on IDW Rodimus. Which that figure's fine, but I already have a hot rod on my shelf, so whatever. But what I don't have is a good Cybertron override, because the original toy for her left a lot to be desired. But then they made this, and it's absolutely beautiful. You can definitely see that it definitely looks a lot more like Calidus than it does than Override in vehicle mode. But still, the intent is there. You can tell immediately what it is. Like if someone were to come up to you, would you be like, oh, that kind of looks like Cybertron Override? Which is what they were going for, and I think they nailed it. You can definitely see everything that was made to look like Override that works really well. Obviously, this Autobot logo right here was added as a repro label because they're not going to put an Autobot sticker on there. Then they'd be really pushing their luck. She does come with a weapon. It looks very much like her Cybertron weapon. She has a port right up top, which you can stick this right on into. And honestly, that doesn't look too bad. Although if she's racing, she definitely might want to put it away and leave it off. Now she's definitely ready to take on her friends in a little friendly competition. I can't tell you how happy this makes me. Like, a good Override that's a third-party figure that was actually pretty affordable, and it's fun. Plus, it's really nice to expand the female shelf a little bit. And here we come to her robot mode, and I have got to say, she looks great. Again, you can see the points that were taken from Calidus and what they've remolded to make her her own unique thing. Shoulder pylons, arm guards, entire different wing assembly. Obviously a new head, which looks gorgeous. About these wings, by the way, out of the box they did like to come off, so I just add some super glue in there, and now they stay nice and securely because they don't need to be going anywhere. One tiny nitpick I have about her is that during her head transformation, I could just be stupid, but something goes wrong and now there's a little stress mark right up there on her left antenna. Again, could just wholeheartedly be my fault, and probably is, but it's something to look out for if you ever get her. But there's nothing for me to nitpick, there's nothing for me to complain about. She's incredible in damn near every way. She has incredible articulation that rivals even Siege figures, including the very famous opening hand, which I loved so much on Earthrise Optimus Prime, and I love so much on her. And there's deep knee bends, that way she can race even when she's in bot mode, nice waist articulation, and even some wrist articulation that's only slightly hindered by these arm guards. You can pop her gun in her hand, like so, and now she can take on the Velocitron bad guys. Keep some order on her planet. She even looks really good holding the Velocitron Cyberplanet key. Like, hell yes. And yes, obviously she doesn't look 100% accurate to how she did in the show, but I can't really say I care. Like I said, the official toy that came out years ago just is riddled with problems. But here, the homage is clear, and it's done beautifully. And I'm very happy to have this as my override for my collection. Her and Hotshot are going to have a really fun time together. I'm very glad that I found this on TF Source. And if you can find one for yourself somewhere out there, definitely pick her up. So, that's been another video from me, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been 01 Transfan, the #1. I'll talk to you all next time. Thank you, guys.